Hi everybody, welcome back. I have an update for my Pan in Every Eyeshadow Palette Challenge today. This is the penultimate update. I will be doing an update at the end of December. I'm filming this one a little bit early, so I'm filming this on the Saturday, which is the 2nd, and it's going up on the Thursday. So I am filming it a little bit ahead of time, but because I'm doing an update at the end of the month, it's still giving me a good chunk of the month to continue to work on the remaining eyeshadows in this challenge, so I don't think that will be an issue. So there are 4 eyeshadows that I'm working on in this update currently. Excitingly, I've hit pan in 50% of them. I've got 2 pans to talk to you about in today's video. All of the shades, all 4 of the shades are coming from 2 palettes. So let's talk through, I have my notepad in front of me by the way if you're wondering where I'm looking down. Let's go through the 2 pans first. The first shade that I hit pan on was Cypress Umber, this dark brown one up here. This one I used as an eyeliner, so I took an eyeliner, actually it's not an eyeliner, it's an eyebrow brush, and I just drew kind of like lines in it when I was using this product, so it's got a line pan in it. I wasn't expecting to hit pan in this one for this update. I thought this would take me until the end of the year, maybe end of January, but surprisingly I used it the other day and the pan was there, so that was quite a pleasant sort of surprise. It only took me 3 uses since the previous update to hit pan on it, and I hit pan on the 8th of the month. So that now brings me to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pans in this palette. So I've hit pan in 50% of this palette, which is really exciting. And I have rolled in another dark brown eyeshadow to use as an eyeliner. It comes from the Revolution Reloaded Hypnotic palette, which is going to be my Pan That palette for next year. I'm going to work on using up all 6 shades in here. Not sure how much of the dark brown I'm going to use up though, but we will see. I have a year to work on it. So that one, that dark brown shade, I rolled in on the 9th of November and I've used it 9 times so far, so not too many times. I don't think I'm going to hit pan on that one by the end of the year, but this will just roll over into next year anyway as part of that Pan That Eyeshadow Palette Challenge, so I will continue to work on that one. These pans are quite easy to hit pan on though, like it took me so quick to hit pan on that medium brown shade, so I might surprise myself. I might hit pan on it by the end of the year, which will be great, but I don't quite see it happening. So that's a new shade that I'm working on. So the second shade that I hit pan on since the last update, I hit pan on it today, which is very, very exciting. I was doing my makeup this morning and I hit pan and was like, oh, yay, exciting. This is, I've called it Revolution number 4 because I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is what I mean by Revolution number 4. So this is the matte ivory shade that I use to set my eyeshadow primer. I use a big chunky packer brush, so I had a good dip in this pan, and the pan itself is rather large actually, considering this is the first day that I have hit pan on it. It's quite a large pan already. It's a great neutral shade, great shade to set my eyeshadow base, and because I want to completely pan this palette next year, I'm just going to continue using this shade. So I'm intrigued to see how this is going to look by the end of the year with another month's worth of use, because this is a type of eyeshadow shade that I use every single time that I wear makeup. So I don't think this one will be difficult at all to completely use up next year. And I'm going to say I'm going to use that one up in the first quarter of the year. I'm going to say that I'm going to do that. So that's exciting. That's my second eyeshadow that I have hit pan in. And then the 4th shade to update you on comes from Back to the Modern Renaissance Norvina palette. It's in the shade Burnt Orange, which is this rather orangey mid-toned brown caramel kind of shade that I use as my crease shade. This one I was starting off pretty much from scratch though, so this one is going to take me quite some time. I've got a little dip going on, nothing too noticeable, so this one will take me a good few months, I would say. I'm not going to hit pan on it by the end of this month, but because the Revolution palette is the Pan That palette next year, at the end of this year I will be kind of not focusing on this shade, I'm going to go back to the Revolution palette and try to completely use up a similar shade from this palette. And then once I've used up that one, I'll then go back to the Mold Renaissance palette. I would like to completely pan the ABH palette next year, but my focus is to completely pan this palette first. So Burnt Orange, I won't have hit pan on it by the end of the year, but I have used it 13 times since the last update. My numbers are a little bit low because I was ill I was ill about halfway through November, so for about a week I didn't really wear makeup because I wasn't up to it, and then because I was like blowing my nose a lot, I was like, what's the point, because I'm going to end up wiping off all of my makeup. So that's why my numbers are a little bit low, because I just haven't worn it as much this month, but I'm hoping my numbers will be a lot better for the end of the month check-in. But yes, that is how I'm looking. 4 shades that I was working on, hit pan in 2 of them. So the 2 that I'm going to continue on for the rest of the year will be the Burnt Orange shade from the ABH palette, and then the dark brown shade from the Revolution palette. I am not gonna roll in any other shades because this challenge has only got another month to go, so I'm just gonna focus on those 2 shades, and then it means that I can just wear whatever colours I want to wear on my lids for the festive season. So I will be back at the end of the year for a final update on this challenge, and I will also provide you with a final percentage as well, so the final pan percentage. So a quick video today, just giving you a little update as to how this challenge is looking. But yeah, I've made some good progress since the last check-in, which I'm really pleased about, and it's always exciting when you kind of hit pan on the day that you're giving the update. So thank you very much for watching, hope you did like it, and I will see you again very soon.